the Biden administration seems to be asking for is billions of additional dollars with no appropriate oversight, no clear strategy to win, and none of the answers that I think the American people are owed.
Here's Mike Johnson after meeting with Zelenskyy saying that Ukraine funding has to be tied to border security, meaning if we're going to give you some freaking money, how about we can actually do a little something for the citizens of America? How novel.
We need a clear articulation of the strategy to allow Ukraine to win. And thus far, their responses have been insufficient. They have not provided us the clarity and the detail that we have requested over and over since literally 24 hours after I was handed the gavel as Speaker of the House. And so what the Biden administration seems to be asking for is billions of additional dollars with no appropriate oversight, no clear strategy to win, and none of the answers that I think the American people are owed. I have also made very clear from day one that our first condition on any national security supplemental spending package is about our own national security first. The border is an absolute catastrophe, and this is because of the policies of this White House and this administration. We had 12,000 illegal crossings on one day last week alone, on Wednesday. We have almost now 280 known terrorists that have been apprehended at the border. None of this counts the gotaways. If you add the numbers up, it's almost 7 million people who have been encountered at the border just since President Biden took office, and at least 2 million gotaways. This is twice the population of my state of Louisiana. Fentanyl is the leading cause of death for Americans age 18 to 49 in this country. Fentanyl poisoning, because it's allowed over the border. We have human trafficking and all the other terrible things. In the last 3 months, October, November, December alone, we've had more illegal crossings at the border than in any entire year during the Obama administration. The American people see this, they feel it acutely, they see all the terrible societal ills that come from this, and it must be addressed. So I've made this very clear, again, from the very beginning, when I was handed the gavel. We needed clarity on what we're doing in Ukraine and how we'll have proper oversight of the spending of precious taxpayer dollars of the American citizens, and we needed a transformative change at the border.
You really need to think about this. And it does, maybe you're watching this and I'm a little more isolationist on Ukraine. And again, I just think that from the beginning, you've seen what I've said about this. There was mission creep. We don't know who the good guys and bad guys are. As I've talked about many times, I had Rand Paul and we don't know where the money's going. Like there's just like, Putin's got nukes. Like there's a whole bunch of series of problems there. By the way, I would say that's starkly different than what's going on with Israel and Gaza, because there's a very clear win there, which is the toppling of Hamas and then actually setting a border and helping an ally who helps us with technology and all sorts of stuff. But that's a complete aside. But he's basically making two clear points. Could you tell us what the plan is if we're going to give them billions of dollars? That's number one. And how about we do a little something at home first? How many of those videos do we play each week where we just have people pouring through our border? No one that could even approximately consider themselves pro-America could think that that's okay. The Democrat Party thinks it's okay, and the people of CNN and MSNBC think it's okay because I don't think they're very pro-America. That's kind of where we're at the moment.